Have you ever been watching a scary movie and thought, that character is so dumb, I could definitely survive that? But then I got to thinking, what characters couldn't I survive? Who would I hate to run into? There were three criteria I really focused on when making this list. Number one, my chances of survival. Number two, my method of death. And number three, does the killer have any weaknesses? So let's get into it. Number three on my list is the Xenomorph from the Alien series. Let's look at his weaknesses first. It's definitely stronger than me, definitely faster than me, probably smarter than me too. The only real weakness the Xenomorph has is extreme temperatures, and I don't have a flamethrower laying around. So I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10 on the weakness scale. Let's look at method of death next for the Xenomorph. It can kill you in a variety of ways, some of the worst being its acid breath that melts you down to your bone, or it implanting a baby alien into you that then bursts out of your chest. Those sound pretty horrible to me, but at least they're quick. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. And finally, let's look at the chance of survival. Because of its weaknesses, or lack thereof, are very low, I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10 on the survival scale. The second killer on my list is Art the Clown from the Terrifier series. Let's look at Art's weaknesses first. As we see throughout the Terrifier series, Art really only has one weakness, and it is some sort of mystical or magical sword. He's basically immortal, and he can only be damaged by this one object. I'm gonna give Art the Clown a 1 out of 10 on the weakness scale. Art's method of death is by far probably the worst on this list. He tortures you in the most extreme, gruesome, grotesque ways, worse than you can really imagine. When you just wish for death rather than whatever Art does to you, you know it's bad. 10 out of 10. Worst that you can have. Finally, let's look at my chances of survival. If Art the Clown has his eyes set on me, I don't think I'm escaping. Because he's some sort of supernatural being, he can chase me to the end of time, especially if I can't exploit his weaknesses, which he doesn't really have. So I'm gonna give my chances of survival against Art the Clown a 0.5 out of 10. Finally, at number one on my list is Death from the Final Destination series. Let's look at Death's weaknesses. Death is an embodiment of death itself. He has no weaknesses. The only weakness that I could even try to explain is that you can delay your death. I'm gonna give him 0 out of 10 because I don't want to live with death looming behind my back. The method of death can vary greatly depending on his mood. So if we catch him on a good day, maybe we just get a rock flung through our eye. Instead of our skin boiling off inside of a tanning bed, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. And finally, my chances of survival. He is a 0 out of 10 on survival. It's the embodiment of me dying. How am I supposed to survive that? It's just not fair. I would love to hear if you think any killers rank above that on my list.